Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Hope everyone had a great Monday. Hope all the dashers and all the gig drivers made a few quid. I didn't get started till about, I think around about 6 o'clock, somewhere around about there. Went off to our usual spot over at Perkins Restaurant there in Leeds Summit. I would go there on a Monday, free slice of pie. Who can turn down pie? Anyhow, always good to go there, but we got there a little bit later, and so we didn't get to see our usual waitress for too long. She actually had an early day today, so she managed to get herself out and go home and enjoy herself. Yeah, so, and then whilst we were getting ready to leave, a couple of friends of ours turned up and said hello, so we went and, as I say, we were getting ready to leave, so we got up and went into the lobby area. They were actually getting food to go away, take home, and we had a brief chat with them while their food was getting prepared. So, yeah, it was great to see you, John and Mary. No doubt we'll meet up again soon sometime. And don't forget to say hello to Mika and Pearl. Do miss those little kitties. Even though one kept hiding from me a lot more. Anyway, so yeah, it's tonight. Well, say tonight. It's now 1:30 in the morning on a Tuesday morning. As usual, I'm late at doing these things. But I don't mind about tonight, because tomorrow or today I don't have much intention of dashing, because I've got a few things that I want to do here and do at home. Got some computer stuff to do, got some laundry to catch up on, want to do a few other things too, like kick this flipping GPS to the other side of the world. Anyway, so so yesterday it was pretty busy. I didn't do any other work. I had Grubhub on and I had Uber Eats on, but Uber Eats kept sending bloody Walmart, so they got kicked. One of them was a ridiculous bloody order. I think it was like 8 packages. I think that meant 8 deliveries. And it was $11.70 or near $12, say. And for 8 or 9 deliveries. And I think it was some ridiculous amount of miles too. So needless to say, that one got kicked. No way in heck I'm doing that. I'm still working on trying to get me act together rather, to do Walmart Spark. As you recall, I said about 2 or 3 weeks ago I got that. Got onto that system, but I just haven't done anything as of yet. But I do intend to motivate myself to get onto that. I still need to clear the back of the van out, flatten the seats out, and get all our stuff where it should be, and just be ready for big orders to go in there. Because I'm going to take, I've been studying it a little bit, having a look at what comes in. I switch the app on every now and again, or I haven't done it for the last couple of days, but I did. I switched it on yesterday, but it was a bit later in the evening, and it said that there was no slots available, no time slots available. Just turn the heating up just a tad here. So I didn't get anything come through, and so I didn't bother with it. So yeah, it was a fairly busy night. I did 1 or 2 from the Mint, I think. Certainly did 1. Did a Pizza Hut order at some stage. Did 2 catering orders. It was unusual. It was, especially they were pretty late too. One was from 54th Street. I think I went there. It was like $13.50. I accepted it, and it was only going 6 or 7 miles away. I said, yeah, all right, I'll do that. And just somehow thought that it would be a catering order just because of the price on it. And it turned out it was. I got out, took a picture of it. And was in there maybe 10 minutes waiting around. And it didn't seem too busy in there from where I was stood, at least. I didn't really look all around the place. I mean, it didn't seem to be that many cars and that parked in the car park. But anyway, not that I really concentrated, I don't think. But anyway, I parked. There was a space where I wanted to park, so darn it, that's where I went. Anyway, I got in there. There was a geezer doing some washing up or washing dishes, whatever you want to call it. And he said, oh, who was I there for, what was picking up. And he went and checked on that. Came back, said that they were still working on it. But he kept an eye on it for me, so that was real nice of him. And then I said to him, blimey, we need to get some seating out here. I said, I'm always standing around here, and all the other drivers too. That's just bloody great furnishing wood thing on the wall there, pokes out and digs you right in the back. So you can't push yourself back to keep out of the way of people, you know, waiters and waitresses running to and from the kitchen. So you're always in the way. And if you're there looking at your phone, that pokes out as well, so that's in the way. So I said, you need to get some seating or whatever out here. He says, well, you're welcome to go sit at the end of the bar. I said, mate, by the time I flipping climb up that bloody great flipping chair over there, I'll have to slide back down. You'd have to get me a slide to slide back down the darn thing. My legs ain't that bloody high, mate. I said, I'm not like him. There was this great big geezer there that works in there. Waiter. I said, I ain't got legs like him. I said, my legs are flipping short ass. Can't get up there. Anyhow. So that was funny. All had a laugh about that, especially that big tall waiter. He thought that was funny. Anyhow. Anyhow, that food came out, 2 big flipping bags, full bags of that, and a little drink, and went off and delivered that one. Saw some really nice Christmas displays tonight. I do like this time. I love this time of the year. You get people that are putting out more and more lights as the time gets closer to the big day, and more and more decorations are coming out, and there's a heck of a lot of inflatables. Sometimes, like, some people, depending on what they got and how they got them spread out, it's a little bit overwhelming, I suppose, or on looking at those inflatables. Some of them, the bulbs go in them, or they're just not that well lit, and they don't look that brilliant. But no, I mean, there's a heck of a lot of them out there. And I mean, these nice coloured LED lights that are real bright, people put them on their bushes and they put them around the outline of the house. I mean, sometimes that just looks great on its own. And then they got those magic trees, and they look ever so nice. All the lights wrapped around the tree. I do like those. But yeah, there's a lot of places with that. Went to one house tonight. Of course, the flipping darkest house in the road is the one that we get to go to. Bloody idiots didn't even put a flipping porch light on. the house across on the other corner, catty corner to it, Vipian had enough lights for anyone, but it wasn't enough to glow around the Vipian, around the side of the front of their house and onto their porch, unfortunately. But I had my trusty torch with me, so I was able to see it. And then when I guess they saw the flash of my torch flashing around and moving around, because I'm trying to get the food out the bag and on their doorstep and that, and then or on their porch rather, and then trying to take a picture of it, which has a light. You can use the light from the picture taking software in the DoorDash app to help with that. But that's when the bloody porch light come on, which DoorDash apparently is supposed to be sending out messages to remind these people to switch their porch lights on. I guess some people just put the order in and don't really give a crap, because we know that their darn porch light works on, because it worked as soon as they realised that I was there. Anyhow, went to another house, deliver pizzas, says to leave at the door, a couple of pizzas, and it wasn't going that far again, and got on the driveway and was walking up to the door and about to put the pizzas on the ground, and the geezer opens the door and I went, oh, okay. He says, we're starving. I said, well, pizza up to the rescue. DoorDash to the rescue. Anyway, I said, be careful that, mate, it's piping bloody hot. I said, they stay hot in these hot bags, so be careful. I hadn't taken that long to get there, and when I pulled the pizzas out, pizza boxes out of the bag, oh, crikey, they were hot. So anyway, always be aware of that, because those bloody pizza bags certainly retain the heat for quite a while. But yeah, I did another. Yeah, that's right. I did another catering order from Firebirds. That came in pretty late, actually. Just before 10, that came in, because we got there and it was about a minute to 10. 1 or 2 minutes to 10, and as we pulled up in the car park, I mean, you see that there was hardly any cars parked up there, and pulled into the car park as I was like moving on down to the back door where I normally park at, which is the bar end of that building or that restaurant, and the barman popped his head out the back door, saw that we were coming, and jumped back in and grabbed the food and a gallon of lemonade, I think it was. Anyhow, we grabbed that out and brought that out to us. Blimey, that's the quickest service I've ever had there. And so that's what I said then. I said we should come this time of night more often. Oh, hell. Anyhow, like I said, that was a catering order. I don't remember how much it went to, but I think it booked first at maybe $13 or something like that. Of course, I'll put everything up here. There's quite a few to put up here as well tonight. I'll put all those up. Yeah, Christmas light displays. Oh, wow, we went to some roads that haven't been down, maybe haven't been down at all. Some I didn't recall the name of tonight, but anyway, and there was some nice displays hidden around the back streets of Lee's Summit. Very nice displays. Went out to off Hook Road, I think it was, and we'd been down this one particular road last night and delivered, and anyway, on the way back I decided to go through a neighbourhood that was all lit up at the front of it. As you went in, it had this you know, they all have these stupid bloody display double-sided road, and they got this bit in the middle of the road, bit of landscaping in the middle of the road separates it. Yeah, all year round you can't see the sodding Vipian bit in the middle, the decoration in the middle, because they don't do anything with it. It's just a dark blob. But this time of year, some of these places actually light the bloody place up. So let's turn it off, get a bit warm here. And it all looks real nice. I wish they would just like leave some lights on it so you can actually see there's something there during the year, or during the dark nights of the year at least. Anyhow, but yeah, so we went down this neighbourhood last night and went through, saw some of the nice lights and that, and then we went past there again tonight, and just drove around a little bit on the other side of it. And but yeah, there were some really nice ones tonight. Just some roads that we haven't been down, or some roads that we have been down, and people had just added to their displays, or there's other people in the road that are just starting to get around to putting up lights. I don't know, maybe because they're working too much, or just didn't fancy doing it until now. But either way, I mean, I just haven't done anything. I've not done anything. But I did say to my wife tonight, we need to put some lights up. Something. Just, I mean, we got the tree up, but anyway. Anyhow, so, used to light the house up like, I mean, you could see the house, no problem, but now I just don't do it. We used to do a lot of Halloween. My wife loved Halloween. She still likes Halloween, but I mean, we don't do anything for the big day. But we would light up the whole house. We cleared out the garage and add tables, long tables and that in there, and tablecloths and whatever. There's some stuff that she'd cook, etc. And people would bring some foods as well. So we'd have people in the garage and food in the garage on the tables, etc. And food in the house, of course. And then down in the back cave, as I call it, or the basement, we would have a display. People could walk through it all and that. And then out the back garden, we'd have like a haunted graveyard, and I'd strap the trailer to the back of the ride-on mower and run the kids around doing a hayride or whatever around there, and then we'd have some stuff in the front. And we started getting into those inflatables, bought a few of them inflatables. But some shite came past one night and I guess slashed the inflatables, and it just put us off doing it. Just didn't bother to do it. In fact, the inflatables, I noticed it, it's still in there for the other day. I noticed that the other night. But yeah, there's but yeah, we used to do the Christmas too, but it's just a heck of a lot of work, and heck of a lot goes into doing all that stuff. And of course, flipping with rising bills and etc. for the power, it's just drains the funds for sure. But we do enjoy seeing it all, that's for sure. Do enjoy it. I'm going to turn that back up. You know, all night I've been in bloody... I started out with a jumper on this afternoon, and then I went... Well, this evening, when it's too bloody hot, ripped it off. So I was in short sleeves all night long, up until about an hour ago. I don't know, but anyway. Just crazy old bloke. But actually I went to Wingstop and was sat in Wingstop waiting for something, and this younger woman and a friend of hers, I didn't see who she was shouting to, but she shouted over. She was over by the door then, trying to get out of there, and she says, "Come on, it's cold." I think she looked like she had an Amazon jacket on. That shade of colour. I said to her, blimey, I said, it ain't that cold. I'm wandering around here in short sleeves. I said, that one's just bloody crazy. Oh, well, she started laughing. I guess she might have agreed with the last bit, like my wife did. Anyway, so yeah, also, to the drivers, have you seen about the resetting of the acceptance rate? I've seen a couple other YouTubers do this. I've watched a bit of Pedro. He'd done it a few months ago, I think. It wasn't available in all areas, and not everybody gets the email about it, apparently. I don't know. It might be a load of bollocks from DoorDash yet again, saying that not everybody gets the email. It's like it's an invite thing, or you have to have a certain amount of statistics to get it. I don't know. Like I said, it might be a load of bollocks. But anyway, so regardless, I got the email about that today about resetting the acceptance rate. So you can bring it up to more than 50%. And then when you bring it up to more than 50%, then you start getting higher paying orders, or offers rather, which evaluate to about $2 a mile. Well, I watched Dashing Grandpa had done it a few months back too, I think it was, and I saw that he did a few, and it got his, he'd reset it, and he did took a few offers on, and it went up even more. But as soon as he dropped one order, or one offer rather, it went down like 17% just on that one offer. And I looked at that and thought, that doesn't seem right. I don't think it ever goes down that. I've never noticed it ever go down that far on one offer. So I've been somewhat dubious about this, and I looked at one of Pedro's videos about it tonight. Unfortunately, the one I found about it was his part 2 drive along on that one, so I've got to look further into it. But somehow or other, I just don't trust it. It says that, from what I recall and reading about it, when you accept doing this, you will get up to 2 weeks, or you will get 2 weeks of good offers coming through. If you don't accept it within the time that they give you to go ahead and accept, because I think they give you a week or so, then you just stay where you are, and you just accept whatever orders you want, offers come through. But it won't. They say that you won't get the higher paying ones come through, if I read correct. But I don't know. I mean, you can do all right. Just cherry pick the bloody things. That's all. I mean, just cherry pick. And then the other way to make money is just do multi-app. I do Grubhub. I do Uber Eats. They don't always work. They don't always work with offers and that coming through. They may well be a bunch of crap, or they may well be too far away. Or in the case of Uber Eats, it could well be a stupid flipping Walmart one. But it's just, I don't know. For me, I don't trust it. And it looks like, I don't know. I've got to look at it, because from it's somewhat confusing what I've seen. And it seems like you give up all your old statistics, or you start a new account. I don't know. I've got to look further into that. But for me, I just don't trust it. Just do not trust it. But wait on that. But Maybe I've just been too skeptical. But I'm not a fan of DoorDash at the moment, so I'm looking for other stuff to do. I'm always doing other stuff. Like I said, I sell iPads, refurbished iPads. Although I'm out of stock at the moment because, well, I sold them all. So I need some more. And I'm just looking for other stuff to do. Need to get into something else and run it alongside of this. And so I can still go out and DoorDash. But I don't mind DoorDashing. Someone asked me yesterday, did I like DoorDashing? Yes, alright. Or the food delivery in general. Yeah. I don't mind it. I get fed up with the crap that comes through with DoorDash and their stupid antics. But for the most part, I just don't bother with it. I just go ahead and do what I'm going to do, and that is cherry pick for most of the time. But I'm always on the lookout for something else to do too. I always have been. Didn't need to go get this gig app lark. Go think about finding something to do. I've always been that. I had my own business at Vipping 17, so doing car repairs and that. I enjoyed that. I was still working full time, but I did that, and then I built it into a bit more of a bigger business. Then I added doing car valeting, so basically car cleaning, to the mix. But I got a couple of friends involved, but they turned out to be less motivated, so I ended up just doing it myself, which became a bit of a problem when I'm trying to fix people's cars. And I'd be out there Christmas Eve or whatever in the bloody blinding snow with a flipping north wind blowing up my backside, while I've got a flipping old Cortina up in the air and I'm trying to change the brakes on the bloody thing, or I've got their gearbox flipping out of it while I'm putting in a clutch in the basket. And the people were coming out their house with a cup of tea that had a little bit of rum or whatever in it to keep warm the old cockles a bit. And then I got fed up with doing that and quit that, and I stopped doing it for a while. I've always been in the car game, but done photography. I'm done really well at that. And I've always enjoyed photography, so that came a little bit of an ease to me. And I'm thinking about going back into doing more of that now. But at my end. But anyway, I'd like to do that. I've got a few cameras that I need to start putting into action a little bit more. But anyway, going back to DoorDash, yes, tomorrow or today I don't really intend to work, but that's not to say I won't. I'll just get stuff done, what I want done, and hopefully that's going to be enough of a day to do it. If not, if I want to have a break from it, at least I can go DoorDash if I want. Typically Tuesdays and Wednesdays are not always that brilliant, but you know, every week's different. And running right up to Christmas, who knows? It might well be a flipping good time. So maybe I'll drag myself out of here for a couple of hours and go grab something to eat, and then go flipping do some dashing, etc. If I don't know, I don't think anyone else should be privy to that information, because I have no bloody clue what I'm going to do. Who knows how the day will turn out. But and then if you're in the area, also to let everybody know, I'll also post it up here if I can. I noticed on the door at the Mint Sushi there on Rice Road, that's the little family restaurant that we go to quite often to collect food and do deliveries from. Quite often sit outside there because do a lot of work from them. Do a heck of a lot of work from them. They're probably one of our most consistent places to pick up from. Anyway, they're going to be closing on Sundays from the 1st of January. So, and I said to her about that tonight, and she says, I just need a day off. I went, fair enough. I know I do too, because I work 7 days a week for the most part. But anyway, so they're going to be starting it on the 1st of January. And there was another notice about their restaurant as well, but I was trying to read that tonight, but I'll take a picture of that one when I get back out that way, and I'll remember. But anyway, yeah, so that's a little bit of a disappointment, because it was a good Sunday place for us, but she wants that day off, so fair dues. I mean, their family works an awful lot, 7 days a week, and for long hours too, long hours. Anyway, so I think that'll do it. I haven't got a lot else to talk about, except that it's also coming up to dressing up the van time. So not only have I got to clean the inside of the bugger, I've got to put some little decorations on it. It's time to decorate the van. And I'm not too keen on undecorating it, as you notice, because these have been on there since last year. But these were pretty tight to go on there, although now they seem to have loosened up. But anyway, I'll play with it. I'll play with those darn things. All they are, if you want to put these on, these are just go down to Dollar General or Family Dollar or whatever, pick up a couple of their flipping Santa hats for $1 a piece or something, or a couple of dollars. I think they were on $1 actually, and just whack them on the flipping headrests. I mean, they're great decorations. I mean, crikey. In fact, I went on Amazon, and they got headrests, Santa hat headrests, and they were selling them for like $15 or $16. Holy crap, just go buy a flipping couple of these down the dollar shop and whack them on your flipping headrests. Don't take a lot. I mean, these ones are pretty tight on there. But I mean, you could save a few quid. Jeez. I think that was a bit of a cheat, but no doubt someone will buy them. Maybe I should do that. Anyway, so yeah, it's decorating time. Anyway, I'll put pictures. I'm going to have pictures all the way along of what I've done through the night, and then pictures of Christmas displays, either roped into the video or at the end of the video, one or the other. We'll find out when I've put the edit in. And also, if you like the video, don't forget, hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe too if you enjoyed it. Both of those actions help the channel grow. And also hit the bell icon if you want to be warned, yes I said warned, of new videos as they come out. As I post them, you should get a notification in your email, etc., saying that a new video is available. But there's a few things on here. I can send out messages through YouTube to say that new videos are out too, but I haven't done a lot of that, so something for me to get involved with. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or today. Anyway, all right, so if you think that the content was good, if you've then you want to pass it on to friends or family who are thinking about doing door dashing, or if you just want to bore someone with my voice, certainly if you've been send it on to them too. Or if you've got an enemy that you don't like and you think that I can torture them, then fine, do that too. I'm fine with it. If you got any good comments, leave them below. If you got any questions, leave them below. And if you got any bad comments, then, you know, I don't really care, because I'll just delete the bust. I'll just delete it. I can't be asked for all that. So anyway, all right, well, thanks for watching, and I'll be back at some stage. At some stage I'll be back. Oh, don't forget, go to my YouTube channel page, click below, click on the Dashing Womble title, click on that, and then at the top of that page it will say different things like, I don't know, home videos. That will give you the full list of videos, by the way. And it's got one about shorts, so all the short videos, they're quite funny. I'll do some silly voiceovers with the stuffed animals that are in here, especially him on the front. Just fun. Paddington. Paddington always says hello to people. Oh. He's too busy worrying about his marmalade sandwich at the moment. He's not talking. Anyway, and what was I going to say on here? Anyhow, so there's lots of videos. Anyway, on the playlist, that's right, on the top. I'll get myself back again. On the playlist, there's different types of stuff. So there's like shout outs to people. Also going to be some where I just I meet people along my route and they recognise me or whatever, or find out on my YouTube, and or they're another driver, I'll just give them a quick shout out. There's restaurant reviews, there's product reviews as well. There's also the Christmas ones too. If you like the Christmas lights and decorations like me, I've got those on there. So I've done one a couple of days ago, and it was a drive along through some parts of Lee's Summit, and the one in Raytown too, which that didn't take very long, except for me laughing a lot through it. Anyway, and anyway, there's some other video pictures and such on that one too. I don't think it lasts that long, but. And then also I'm going to add another one called All My Rants. That should fill up an awful lot. And yeah, I mean, but there's also, I should have one that's for praising too, shouldn't it? I do. There are some people that are real good, that are like, that are in the restaurant game, that should that do deserve some recognition. Couple of people that actually, I'm just going to put those videos in there. Just go and enjoy those ones. I'll add that title in there over the next couple of days, so hopefully that one will be a bit nicer for people to go see. But also the recognition might well be in amongst another video like this, where I'm like rabbiting about. Well, who knows what I've been rabbiting about. Anyway, alright, anyway, thanks again for watching, and if you got any suggestions, let me know. If they're bad suggestions, keep them to yourself. And thanks again. Cheers. Ta-da.